Which is why a lot of the sketches that I do for the request are very messy, because I would legit just never stop working on them unless I said, stop, you need to do somebody else's request now. And that's the other benefit that I find from doing requests, is that I do have that point with requests where I can tell myself to stop working on it because somebody else is waiting for me to do their request. Otherwise, I would just do it forever. Like that siren picture that I did, the painting one that's like on most of my art spaces, is the fruit of I don't know, weeks and weeks of just devoting all of my spare time to coloring it. And I still half-assed it, like in the way that I feel. In the way that I feel, I did not do half as much as I wanted to with that picture. But I had to eventually stop because I was growing a knot in my back that I'm still trying to like deal with. And is only just now starting to get better after weeks and weeks of like personal physical therapy. Because I just obsessively... Does that look okay? I never forget about it. An artist friend of mine was once talking to one of his other art friends from in his school, like when he went to art school, and he posted to his life journal about it, which is how I know about it. But she said to him, yeah, here's my self-portrait. And he's like, are you really satisfied with just that? And she said, I don't see anything else I could do to it. And so he takes it and he paints over it, and it looks like, if you had just shown me the picture, the painting before that she'd done, I'd say, yeah, that's a good self-portrait. That's really well done, and I don't see anything else to do to it. And then he did it, and he made it look like her. Like, he made it look like it was just her. Like, and I think about it all the time, and I'm like, yeah, there's always another level of detail I could add. There's always another level of effort I could put forward. It's really... what makes the difference between a good art piece and a great art piece is whether you're willing to keep going until you're absolutely satisfied with how every single element of it looks. And I don't have that time with requests, so that's why it's probably not going to happen with requests. But I still let it go on a lot longer with requests than I usually manage when I'm just working by myself. Because, you know, part of drawing people's dreams is having the empathy to take on those dreams and see what they mean. And so you become emotionally invested in other people's requests. Like, you, as well as, you're imagining both, like in this case, this father wants a picture for his little boy, and he wants his little boy to be happy and to really feel a lot of joy seeing it. And, you know, as a parent, I relate to that, and I can totally want that as well. And I also have the desire of making the requester happy. I have the desire of making, in this case, the requester happy and his son happy. And so I will put a ridiculous amount of detail into this because I share the dream of the happiness that this can confer. And particularly if you're not a parent, then one amusing thing about parenthood is that it becomes a lot less about fulfilling your own dreams, and your dreams become about fulfilling the people you care about streams, and that's usually your children, but it can also be your partner. And maybe if you're in a long-term relationship, you can understand a little bit of like getting joy from your partner being happy, and it's just like tenfold with your child. Like other happiness stops mattering as much as the happiness that you can give to your child. And it's just been an immense joy to discover joy again through my child. And so I can absolutely, as a parent, understand wanting opportunities to, like, to give my child more joy. And I wonder if that's why adolescence and adulthood end up being so hard, is because as parents we try so hard to give our children joy and happiness. Notice it more with pictures. I mean, I can't be the only one who's had this, where you know somebody in real life, and then you see a photo of them, and you're like, wow, what a terrible picture, their eyes look so small, and then you just kind of realize, oh no, shit, that's because I'm so focused on their eyes when I see them that their eyes just seem to take up half their face when I'm looking at them. Like, I have a couple of friends who have just really fantastic eyes, and like, when I see them in real life, I'm like, God, your eyes are just so pretty. You're just so lovely. And then I see a photo of them and I'm like, man, you look really bizarre. Like, what happened to your eyes? And it's just that their eyes are so nice that the brain just focuses on them. I also think that's kind of part of Courtney Cox and Jared Leto's appeal, is they have eyes that really do that. Here I am talking about Hollywood people's faces again. What has happened to this eye? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, just weird to remember that I wanted to warn the daycare that my daughter goes to that she's been really into Nightmare Before Christmas lately, and so might talk to them about skeletons and Christmas and what this. She's been doing what this very lot. It's so cute. What this? What is this, baby? What is this? Okay, so I need to figure this out. Let me figure this out. Obviously, I have made his glasses about twice as thick as they actually are. I think it's just a matter that I've put them up too high. So it's a good idea to step back and look at what you're doing, but there's also a degree of fear associated with it, like, because the picture could look completely broken